And we've got the Panthers' electric quarterback. Can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Panthers and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises. The man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So now here are the Panthers with excellent field position to start off. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
First down, Thompson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Down the field, they had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here's Thompson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Right back to Conner here on the 1st. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Go on, Hurt.
Play fake. Murray. too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Green brings it in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Murray. And he goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Murray again. This is Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Murray. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Murray now to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Connor up the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. So out now come the Cardinals. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They run behind center with Connor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw it? Do you try and run? Or do you try your quarterback? Make sure you see your guys open before you deliver.
I'm not sure what happened out there, but I think the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The catch made by Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Fumble. Where is the fumble?
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Second and 5 now. Murray. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line.
Dang, man.
Cardinals.
So switched it up.
35 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. McCaffrey running up the middle. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. That pass complete to Moore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. Oh, look at Jude. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. The Panthers come in with 2 wins on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Thompson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Out to his left. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
18, Rattler, 17. Buffalo 18.
4th down, Thompson going for it. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd down. Here's Thompson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Hey, bro.
Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray now. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. They still can't get him. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Prater to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Got Anderson on the slant. Finding room in midfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long. Thompson. For Marshall, that's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's A.J. Green as he gets set to go again on offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray going to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly off for now. Now Murray. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here's Smith to return it. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Thompson will look to the air on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Thomas. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We begin across the Atlantic in London, Minnesota, and New Orleans in the first of 5 games in this year's NFL International Series, where it was the Saints serving as the home team who were able to come away with the victory. Andy Dalton leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cardinals. And they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. Halftime's just about over. Time to get right to it. And for the call of the second half,
I got some cute ass eyeshadow palettes, y'all, and these are.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role.
Nigga, I don't want to fight no more, but if I can't fight you, there, but ain't no point in fighting. This nigga straight your
I got
ass.
it. Is he in here? Oh, this is so cool.
Got a couple of ways to make some bait.
To start the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football. At least
You know, I was reloading. I was reloading, bitch. I like that. You try to kill me with an RC,
Alright,
you
come
kill
on.
little pussy ass boy. Pussy
It's
boy.
supposed to tell
with it.
kind of conscious.
I'm
I got it.
model. Ooh, come on, Kyle.
Go. Send me. You need to
Come
change
on,
your
Kyle, why you
name to
killing me,
hold
bro?
my orbs.
Kyle, I'm tired of you, bro. Let me fight your fucking stupid ass brother, nigga. You pussy ass
Huh?
nigga.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Found a little room there.
I don't niggas do this.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball.
Fuck you.
In a second and long situation.
Bro, this nigga dark like yo, dark like rule your gay ass on somewhere, bitch.
Dark like I don't need fucking
you
help.
know this thing you want me to talk?
You know what, Dark Light? Let me show you how top flight security be.
Hey, bro, can we kick this fucking barcode, nigga?
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45.
They got flashlight of they got the little stick.
Kai, is he even in here?
Bro, I can't. Bro, Kyle just fucked me over. I mean, puto.
He ain't in the party.
Kick him out the session, bro. I'm tired of these niggas. Kick him out, bro. His brother keep getting free kills off of me because of him. Yeah. Sick dick, man. Yeah.
I just told him to fucking stop.
Fuck you, bitch. I know how to play Rockets too, bitch. That's how, ho. No.
What? That do not look like Jacquees. Why he look like that now?
I don't know.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Wolfie Owls is gonna slide on your ass too.
Oh, he said that the reason why he orbiting you is because you cussing him out.
I keep cussing. That nigga, I ain't even bumping that
Because you
nigga.
cussing him out.
Cause you keep fucking killing me, the fuck.
Bro, I'm gonna keep like my fault alone, bro. My fault, bro. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna go back killing Queen and shit. She went on ones. I'm gonna give her on ones.
Yeah, one-on-one. I want one-on-one. Come on, fight me. Dark Light, I don't fucking need you. Damn. What? Take your ass out.
He said, "Don't kill my mom," so I can't kill you no more. You hear me, Queen?
He said, that's my son.
Well, how we supposed to do that one-on-one shit? You roll faster than me. You lucky. You roll faster than me. Oh shit, my cup. Oh, it didn't spill. Okay.
Stop playing.
Bro, you roll faster than me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nigga, you roll high low than me. You roll faster than me.
No, it ain't no such thing.
And you got more health. Shit.
What level you on?
For me?
Yeah.
Shit, hold on a minute. Let me start one.
Touchdown number 50. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray now to throw. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Some think the team's really going to throw a slant down the shoulder receiver has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant. And oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On the counter, it's Connor. And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, screen pass to Connor. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I'm thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for him on 3rd down.
Now Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Prater's kick is good, and that will tie us at 24 all. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. When you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen in 2 bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he's brought down. They get 17 more on that one and another first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Play action here, Thompson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Third and long, Thompson. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Fourth down, Thompson going for it. Open man is Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 39 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. So still time remaining here in this fourth quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tie game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 41-yard line. From the 31, Murray. Green brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And it's something you want to hit try to really hard time. The guy can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McCoy McCaffrey, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Thompson to throw on 2nd down. That pass complete to Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What's good, Liddy 2K? What's good, man?
Thompson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cards are in great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Easily one of the most exciting player-team fits from last year's draft. Rondale Moore brought his brand of electricity to the Cardinals offense as a rookie. And he'll have an even bigger role in that offense this season and should easily top his 435 yards of 2021. He gets Arizona first down with that catch.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. And the non-new play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And they're going to get him down shy in the 1st at about the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So in a driving rain, he steps up, puts it through just like he's practicing in a gym somewhere.
How about that? Any little slip in this weather is going to throw him off. He stepped up there like it was perfect conditions, took dead aim, and knocked it through.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now Thompson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your line. It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the 49ers and the Panthers, and it's all up next.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. 49ers offense trots out for their first series, and they're led by the third overall pick for the 2021 draft out of North Dakota State, Trey Lance.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Yellow, 1.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
On the double.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Blue, check. Quick, yellow. Check, pink.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Early tough toss on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. 30. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Lance going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up on 2nd and 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ray McLeod, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule.
Okay, ready?
And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 18 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do. They'll go to any type of change.
first time All-Pro in 2020. Went on to stop defensively. The Panthers come into this one still undefeated despite the one tie. Never looking good until last week's loss took him from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Drag him 60. Drop 50. Drop 50.
1st and 10. Here's Thompson. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
I'm not lying.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. 4th down, Thompson going to throw for it. For Marshall, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gutsy call turns out to be a good one there. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Thompson on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Marshall. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. McCaffrey running up the middle. Down inside the 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
18
Looking to throw, Thompson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Thompson now, 3rd down. Touchdown! Ian Thomas from a yard out. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lance now on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to McLeod.
Oh, we
and down
can't do
inside the
nothing to stop
15,
this
shy of the
offense,
10.
bro. What the fuck?
Move the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Lance. This will be caught at about the 6. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Down.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 and the 4.
The passing game's been working quite well so far. The running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Touchdown 49ers. Elijah Mitchell from 4 yards out. And the Niners have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
I can't stop down that. Our defense, that they fucking retarded. I don't know what's going on with defense.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now they turn to Thompson to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. 3rd and long, Thompson. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, Thompson got his man complete over the middle. It's Marshall. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. And Thomas has it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Don't give him nothing.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. The football will come out to the 25.
So that field goal, though, man.
Set to go back
shit, crazy. We can't even stop these dudes.
And he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate.
And he can't fumble nothing. Okay.
Throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. And Lance again going to keep it. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's returnable now for Smith. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
I don't even know why I threw that pass, man. I really don't.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Lance to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Thompson. Escaping the pressure right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.